Cool.
All right, cool. So I guess when did you realize that this was something that you actually wanted to change, man?
Hmm. Probably about 6 months ago, man.
All right, all right. In 6 months, pretty long time. Have you tried anything over those last 6 months, cool, to actually make a change to the problems that you're facing right now?
Well, I had a bit of money saved up, and I was kind of following this couple guys on YouTube, just like learning
Mm,
about like day trading and stuff, and was trying to make some, and some of it turned out good, but then I just like I don't know, there was just even they can't like predict everything, and it just I lost a
mm,
good amount of money, probably just broke even maybe after like
mm.
a lot of hours on YouTube and stuff, and just pretty discouraging, man.
All right, man. All right. And I guess cool, when did you actually look into that? When did you try that?
Um, I probably stopped doing it, except for a couple like long-term stocks. Probably stopped about around 6 months ago. I mean, no, more like I started up around like a year ago, and then
Hmm.
was kind of on and off, and then like maybe 5 months ago, I was just like, fuck this, like I'm even, like I'm done with this
Mm.
shit.
All right. Okay. And I guess a year ago when you actually looked into it for the first time, like what results did you actually want from it whenever you came into trading?
Man, I just thought it would be a lot easier. And I thought, like all these YouTubers had really good reviews and stuff, and just like thought I could kind of figure it out. Like I'm a smart guy, I'm pretty resourceful, and I
Yeah.
thought I could just figure it out and make some good cash and make some
Mm.
correct investments. Definitely did, but then just as much I definitely didn't.
So
Well, I
is it
guess I
safe to
was what I was trying to achieve, sorry.
you're all good.
Fucking I was trying to like double the amount of money I put in, but didn't end up doing
Right.
that.
Okay. So you didn't actually achieve the results that you were after. Is that safe to say?
No.
All right. And I guess cool. Tell me, man, what do you feel like was actually missing for you to be able to achieve the results that you wanted?
Hmm. I guess just like me going at it alone with just like all the internet to like scour over, was just
Mm.
like a bit overwhelming and like some of it paid off, but then I just feel like I had really like no real like direction, just like nowhere to keep advancing to.
Okay, man. What do you mean by direction? Can you help me sort of understand that a bit more, man?
I just kind of felt like I was going in circles and just like following YouTubers' advice, but I wasn't really like actually getting better at like
Mm.
skills, man. I don't know.
And in order to actually get better, like, what do you think you would actually needed at the time to put yourself in a better position, give yourself a better chance of achieving the outcome that you wanted?
Probably probably people to like really talk with, like in person that were doing it as well.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe some sort of like community aspect, like but it was just me and like my computer and fucking guys on YouTube because I like didn't want to spend money to like get a mentor, which I guess probably would have helped as well, someone to show me the ropes and then other people doing the same thing and like
Mm.
was never really like part of a team. It was just like me. So I reckon like some guidance, and being part of a team would have helped.
I hear you, man. I hear you for sure. Yeah, I get you. I get why that could have been beneficial, but tell me, cool, like, you knew that's what you actually needed to see the outcome that you wanted, right? So, did you outreach for, like a community or somebody to guide you or, man, talk to me.
Well, I got on Reddit. Like I joined a couple of Reddit
Mm,
groups. Like it was just like so many people just fucking like they'd have like calls sometimes, but it was just I feel like they were just all like so much more advanced than me, and there wasn't like a real
mm.
sense of community. It was like everyone trying to make money like off of what this person says, like this insight and fucking I don't know. It just wasn't my type of vibe. So, but
Mm.
that's about all I tried. And those were really cheap, and I didn't really like want to like like put money into like some course where it's all based on like I mean, it's at the end of the day, stocks are quite a bit of luck, so
Yeah.
it's hard
Mm,
to invest in like learning more about something that relies on luck.
mm. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. But, you were telling me that all these people on Reddit were almost too advanced, for the position that you were in. Did you maybe look at, finding maybe a mentor to help with people that were on the same level as you or anything like that?
Mm, no, I kind of just thought I could do it on my own, man, but obviously that didn't work out.
Hmm. All right, cool. So I guess what was actually stopping you from maybe reaching out to somebody that could have actually helped you as opposed to just looking at, Reddit groups of people that were more advanced?
Mm, maybe just like I don't know, like just didn't really know where to look, man, to be honest.
Right, okay, man. Okay. I guess cool. Let me ask you this, right? If I didn't know something about you, right?
Mm.
How do you feel like I could find out more about you?
Mm. Research, ask me questions, get on a call with me or something.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. That's right. Yeah, exactly. So I guess cool. I mean, you're telling me this right now, right? It's simple as that. Researching, asking questions. Do you feel like you could have done the same whenever you were doing dropshipping? Reaching out, asking questions to people that maybe had a bit more knowledge than you.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think getting in contact with someone would have been better, but I was just like, oh, I'll figure it out.
100%, man. So I guess what was actually stopping you from doing that, from reaching out, asking questions? What was it, man?
Maybe just like, I don't know, pride, like just like, oh, I got this, do it myself. But maybe just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, where does that pride come from? Have you tried anything before in the past that you've managed to make on your own, or I mean, where does that pride originate from, man?
Um, yeah, I've just always like kind of thought of myself as someone who can like who's like who doesn't need like, a ton of like who doesn't need everyone to support him. Like I can just figure it out and like I'm going to be successful on my own. But I think that mindset has led me to right now where I'm not really successful in much and kind of just, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously you've had that pride throughout the dropshipping, right? Like you had that pride, and that's kind of been stopping you from reaching out to someone. Is that safe to say?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, man. And obviously that was you started that a year ago, and you've been doing that for about 7 months. So you haven't really done anything over the last 5 months. Is that right?
Mm, yeah, no, I haven't really done anything, man.
And is that because of that pride, or I mean, what's actually stopping
Um,
you from doing anything over the last 5 months?
I guess I felt like I just put in so much time to the day trading that I just was just a bit like burnt out on just like constantly watching YouTube videos and stuff.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, I guess, I'll just go back to work. But now I'm like, fuck, like I should definitely there's definitely more options, There's a lot more options. But yeah, past 5 months, I don't know why. Maybe just worried about like starting something and failing again.
Okay. And would you say that's actually came from your past experience of doing the day trade?
Yeah, worried about kind of starting something and then like wasting a bunch of time on it.
Hmm. Yeah. So can you actually break down for me, man, what does failure actually look like to you? Like obviously you've experienced it in the past with the day trading. So what does failing actually look like to you?
Um, just starting something and not like giving it like everything, like every possible, you know, starting something and just like either giving up on it or just putting in a ton of effort and then having it not work out, just failing.
Okay, man, I get you. But Cole, in terms of actually failing after you've started something, right?
Mm.
Are you not already, in a sense, failing at the thing that you just told me that you're scared of failing at? Like, you know, if you start something and then fail, I get you. But I guess by not starting, are you already failing?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't start something, then the situation I'm in right now is going to be the same. So,
Hmm.
no, I guess, yeah, I guess I am already failing, man. So that is a good point.
Okay, man. So, I mean, do you mind if I share perspective with you, Cole?
Oh, go for it, man.
So, let's say you look like a pretty fit guy, right? Do you go to the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man. So, let's say we got you signed up to the gym, I don't know, a year ago, right? A year ago when you started the trade, and let's say you started the gym then, right? And I give you a diet plan. I give you the best equipment you could ever ask for. I gave you one-on-one coaching every single day. I held you accountable. Would that guarantee that you would see results? Or would you still have to actually show up and do the work for you to guarantee yourself the biggest chance of success?
Mm. I mean, it would help, but you definitely got to show up and do the work.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, I can't do the work for you, right? Nobody can. It all comes down to yourself. So, Corey, what I'm trying to get at here is, are you saying that there is a chance, there is a way to guarantee yourself that you won't fail if you show up and put the work in?
I think if you just never give up, then if you show up and put the work in and be consistent, then maybe it's not a guarantee, but it's definitely more of a guarantee than not doing it.
Yeah. Ultimately, you're guaranteeing yourself the best chance there, right? By showing up every day and giving it your best, right?
The best chance for sure.
And cool. Do you see how by essentially not showing up and not giving yourself the best chance at success, how that's actually been keeping you stuck in the position that you're in?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I do.
So tell me, man, what has letting that fear of failure essentially control your decision making? Where's that got you up until this point?
I mean, got me to put in, no, got me to where I am now, which is fucking exactly where I started, which is, not where I want to be.
Hmm. Back to square one, is that safe to say?
Yeah, where I want to be.
All right, man. And if you continue to let that fear of failure essentially be in the back of your mind and control you, where's that going to get you in, say, another 6 months' time?
Once again, still probably just right where I am now, man.
And is that what you want?
No, no,
Mm.
definitely not.
All right, cool. Because the way I see it, right now, there's two versions of cool. There's the version of cool that's been around for the last year or the last 6 months that has
Mm.
that fear of failure, and you're going to allow it to control you going forward and not get you to where you want to be, right? And over here, there's that version of cool that actually pushes that fear of failure aside and does get to where he wants to be, or gives himself the best chance to get himself where he wants to be, right? So tell me, man, which version of Cole do you see yourself being from here on
The version that gives himself the best chance, for sure.
in? And why do you want to be that version as opposed to the version of yourself that you've been up until this point, man?
I mean, kind of like I said, just had the best chance of me doing, being able to reach those goals and get out of the
Mm,
situation I'm in. The other guy is he's just gonna stay where he is, man.
And
So
ultimately, you don't want
not
that,
where I want.
right?
No.
Exactly, man. So in order to actually become that second version of Cole, to be able to give yourself the best chance to get yourself to the position where you want to be, getting that time back with your kids, with your missus, what do you feel like you will actually need from us to be able to get you there, man?
Hmm. Maybe just, kind of like I was talking about, like a mentor, like a real mentor,
Hmm.
and just a bit more guidance, and then, support from, other people in the same situation, I think.